Hello everyone, this is Rakshit Raj, and today we are solving the LeetCode question number 1678, goal parser interpretation. So, what the question here says that you own a goal parser that can interpret a string command. The command consists of an alphabet of G, a small bracket, and or AL inside a small bracket in some order. The goal parser will interpret G as the string G, small bracket as the string O, and AL as the string AL. The interpreted strings are then concatenated in the original order. Given the string command, return the goal parser interpretation of command. So what the question here says that we have been given a string that is command, and it will be consisting of patterns in which we have characters like G, small bracket, and AL inside a small bracket. So we have to replace them with their respected characters. Like if the character is G, we have to replace it with character G. If the pattern is like small bracket, we have to return O, and if the pattern is like AL inside the small bracket, we have to return the string AL, as we can see in the example number 1. When what the command string consists of the pattern that is like G O, G as small bracket, and AL in a small bracket. So the G will be the G will be replaced by the character G. This small bracket will be replaced by the character O, and the AL inside the bracket will be converted as AL in the resultant string that we will returning. So what we can do here is that first we'll take a empty string and we'll check the cases. We'll check the patterns that is been in the command string. If the commands if the pattern is like G, we'll return G, and if the pattern is the small bracket, we'll return O, and we'll concatenate in the resultant string, and at last we'll check the case of AL. So how the code will look like. So we'll start writing the code. First of all, we'll have a variable that will store the resultant string. So string resultant. Now we'll check all the cases that if so before checking the cases, we'll have a for loop so that we can travel through whole string. So we'll write the for loop first. Now we'll check the conditions, like if the command of I is equal to the string G, we'll concatenate it in the resultant string with again the letter G. Okay, and we'll also initialize this resultant string as an empty string. Then we'll check the else case, else if case, that man of I is equal to the character this, and as well as its next character, that is I plus 1, should be the closing small bracket, and if the condition is that fulfilled, we'll concatenate O to the resultant string. And also since we are adding O, we have to put the i's value in front of it, and we'll check the last case, that is else. The last case, that will be the al in the bracket, so that would be the last case to be checked. So if the both condition is not met, then obviously the last case would be the al case, and we'll concatenate al in the resultant string, and we'll also move forward the value of I to 3 so that it does not have any error. And after the for loop, we'll return the resulted string. So why we here have used I++ and I plus 3, because when we have checked the small bracket, the opening small bracket and the closing small bracket, we have the for loop will skip one iteration, and with this one iteration we'll skip the both iteration here, and then we'll check the other condition. Same goes with here. Here we will have 4 characters, that is the small bracket opening A, L, and the small bracket closing. So we'll skip 4 iteration, and the one iteration will skip by the for loop, and the rest 3 will skip manually. So here is the full code, and we'll see it passes all the test cases. Yes, it passes the test cases, and we'll submit the question. And that was all for this question. Thank you.